Hi, this is Daniel DiTuro. Do you eat a natural or synthetic food diet? In this video, I'll share better eating through chemistry, the age of obesity, diet, and your DNA. Most diet plans recommend eating a minimally processed synthetic chemical-free diet. In the US, that means a 100% organic diet. Many overweight and obese Americans cannot afford a 100% organic food diet. Fortunately, you do not have to eat a 100% organic diet to reduce the number of added synthetic chemicals. Most non-organic plant foods have synthetic pesticides applied during the growing stage. In addition to pesticides, prepared foods add a variety of synthetic chemicals. Some, like vitamins, minerals, and preservatives, are beneficial. But the list goes beyond preservatives, like artificial colors, flavor enhancers, modifiers, sweeteners, natural and artificial flavors. Chemical additives reduce ingredient costs, extend shelf life, and increase profits. Some will argue preservatives reduce food waste. Since 40% of all food produced is wasted, it's not a very strong argument. Until the 19th century, foods were preserved using drying, smoking, and freezing. Drying included preserving foods with salt. Canned foods appeared about 200 years ago. Until the 20th century, heat and natural antimicrobial agents retarded spoiling. Around the mid-20th century, the popularity of frozen foods increased as more homes had freezers. Synthetic dyes and preservatives were introduced in the late 19th century, but were not widely used until the mid-20th century as prepared foods increased in popularity. Today, most non-organic prepared foods have up to 50% synthetic ingredients. These ingredients are not available at your local grocer. Most casual and quick-serve restaurant foods have synthetic additives and preservatives. People eating these foods believe the synthetic food additives were tested for safety. This is ironic, considering the hysteria over vaccine safety. Most consumers are not aware that most food additives have not been tested for safety. Symptoms some people associate with natural ingredients can be due to food additives. Replacing prepared foods with chemical additives with minimally processed foods may reduce or eliminate their symptoms. There was the Stone Age, the Bronze Age, the Iron Age, and now the Obese Age. Many research studies have linked high-calorie, processed food diets to weight gain. Comfort foods are created to satisfy wants, not needs. Shopping carts of obese shoppers are usually filled with high-calorie, low-nutrition prepared foods. Americans spend $150 billion on carbonated beverages, $72 billion on frozen foods and meals. In 2023, an estimated $1 trillion on restaurant foods and meals. Most prepared foods and beverages have synthetic additives. Synthetic additives in frozen foods, like potatoes, can range from none to many. Less expensive store brands usually use synthetic additives to enhance color, flavor, and texture. Fresh and frozen produce usually have no chemical additives. Most overweight and obese people do not binge on fresh and frozen produce. Convenience, price, and flavor drive prepared food sales. Vaccines have become the scapegoat for increasing rates of autism and dementia, while the documented health risks of synthetic food diets are mostly ignored. The Greek physician Hippocrates said, "Let food be your medicine. Your medicine shall be your food." Hippocrates was not referring to highly processed foods. Obesity, fed by prepared foods, increases the risk for a variety of serious chronic diseases. The U.S. leads the industrialized world in obesity and diet-related chronic diseases. These diseases can alter your DNA. Your DNA is not chiseled in stone. Your diet can cause DNA mutations. Low antioxidant diets increase cell and DNA damaging free radicals. Alcohol, added sugars, red and processed meats, and fried foods can cause DNA damaging chronic inflammation. Diet-related DNA mutations are passed on to offspring, sometimes with tragic results. This does not mean banning prepared foods and beverages, as some fad diets recommend. It means being aware of the risks and eating them in moderation. You know your body and health better than anyone. People with a family history of heart disease or high blood pressure should eat a diet that reduces their risk. The same for people with a family history of type 2 diabetes. You may not prevent a genetic disease, but you can reduce your risk. For thousands of years, men and women have lived long, healthy lives eating natural, chemical-free foods. Is your food your medicine or poison? Please leave a comment if you have any questions about this video. Thank you for watching and healthy eating.